Hi, I'm Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to What's Going On in Town Government. So, okay.
Oh no, don't do it.
All right, Gino.
Get a hold of it.
I gotta get a hold of it. As you know, sometimes on Thursdays mornings,
It's from the pressure of last night.
the pressure, the whole thing. I just laugh, and sometimes I can't stop. But I'm in control now.
Yeah.
So we had a late meeting last night. We had a lot of business last night, including, we had a couple of announcements. The Memorial Day Parade is this Sunday, May 25th. It starts at 1 o'clock at American Legion. They'll start lining up at noon. We had a lot, I should say, a couple of other announcements. The Town Pier parking lot, the lot on Washington Street. The board allowed overnight parking there for the winter. That parking is now over. The overnight parking. No more.
You mentioned it last week,
Done.
so now it's affirmative.
Done. So if you try to overnight park in there, you're going to get a ticket. And if you don't get one the first time, don't think that you're never going to get one, because you will. The Fast Ferry Connector, a special shuttle, has started service as of today, Thursday. It runs from the 2 Fairgrounds Road Municipal Lot right downtown, direct downtown to the fast ferries and back. There's a specific schedule. Go to nrtawave.com and the schedule will be on there. That starts today. And it's free for shuttle people going to the ferry. Other business that we did. So we had a lot of public hearings. We had a hearing for Millie's. This was something that had been continued and continued because they've been at the planning board and going round and round. To make a long story short, the board approved a change to Millie's liquor license for the seating. They've allowed some additional seating outside. That is the bottom line. The planning board has a number of conditions on the special permit for this sort of expansion idea. There's a lot of conditions about parking and how complaints get received, things like that.
Did they get entertainment too?
No, they said did not have to do with entertainment, only service of alcohol.
They didn't want extra entertainment?
They did not ask for extra entertainment that I know of, no.
All right.
The Lobster Trap, however, was asking for additional hours. They wanted to extend their hours from 11 p.m. to midnight. That was denied, to make a long story short. The Handlebar Cafe, a new coffee shop on Washington Street, 15 Washington Street. A common victualler license was approved for that.
Where is that?
That's kind of right near the Legion on the right as you're coming out of town.
Oh, you mean where Trillium was?
Yes.
It's going in there?
That's going in there, yes.
Great.
Yeah.
So is it actually a coffee shop?
It's actually going to be a coffee shop. It's not open yet, but it will be soon.
Awesome.
We had an update, parking. How could I miss that? We had a public hearing on changes to parking regulations. There were some various changes made, but the board would like to do kind of an overhaul of parking regulations, but they don't want to do it all at once. They don't want to shock people. So they're taking, quote, baby steps. And they took some baby steps last night. One of the first steps was at the annual town meeting, we repealed a parking bylaw and replaced it with the board being allowed to set parking regulations rather than having them go to town meeting. So what they did last night was, and this is all going to be online, available online, they expanded how can I say this? They added a commercial parking district, which is Hulbert Avenue, Brant Point, Easton Street, North Beach area. They also made the current residential parking district also a commercial parking district and retained the core parking district. If you have a commercial vehicle that is not garaged on Nantucket, you will not be able to park it overnight in that area, ever. If your commercial vehicle is garaged here, you will be able to get a permit to park overnight. The permits are not quite ready yet. They will be in a couple of weeks. So go to the police station and that's where you will get your permit eventually.
So how do you prove that you have a garage?
Your registration of your vehicle specifies, there's a space on your registration that says where your vehicle is garaged, and it must say Nantucket or else.
Does it have to sit in a garage?
No, that's just a registry of motor vehicles term.
Oh, it has to be registered here.
it's another word for registered here.
All right,
yes.
got it.
But they use the term garage.
Got it.
Sorry, didn't mean to get technical on you.
Well,
We had an update about the C&D building from our landfill operator, the construction and demolition building out at the landfill. I'll spare you the gory details, but the bottom line is the building should be usable by the end of June. Fingers crossed. Talked about the fast ferry connector. Next week at the board meeting, we have a ton of real estate issues. 2-3 pages on the agenda of real estate issues. We also have a county meeting, and at the county meeting, we are going to get an update from our transportation planner about the in-town bike path. So if you're
that'll
interested
be
in
cool.
that will be good.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, or come to the meeting if you want to ask any questions.
when you do these real estate things, what are they all about?
Well, for example, at town meeting, we often try to clean up owners unknown parcels, or the town cleans up ownership issues. Sometimes we take them, sometimes we acquire them from others. And then the idea is to clear the title and sell them basically through a program that we call the yard sale program. And then that way they go back on the tax rolls. And we have a lot of these things that have accumulated over the years. But there's a lot that goes into getting them processed, I guess I would say. And we just have a lot of them on the agenda
How
next
do you
week.
find out when they're available for sale?
You go to the town website.
Okay.
You can also call the planning office.
Is there, if people go there, can they find property right now? Is there always something for sale from the
I'm
town?
not sure there always is. I should back up a little bit. A lot of these parcels that we're talking about are not necessarily buildable. They are small pieces next to other people's land. So the idea would be that you would acquire the land. And you know, we're talking about properties that range from $2,500 to a lot more.
Okay.
So that's,
Interesting.
yeah. So you were busy this week on
Yes.
the Cape, working
Yes.
on your Cape Cod travel show.
Yes.
Or what are you calling it? Is that what it's called? What's it called?
It's a Cape Cod show.
Okay. And so you're going to the municipal people,
They're
the
the ones that know
managers,
the town best.
of course, and you're doing a drive around
Yep.
with
Yep.
them. And
Yep.
you started with the town manager of Barnstable, my friend Tom Lynch.
Great guy.
Great guy.
People will really find it interesting.
He knows everything about
It's
Barnstable.
just a little bit about
And
Hyannis.
a lot of other
and
things.
Hyannis Port.
Oh,
But
okay.
we talk and we chat about different things, and it was
Did he say
drive
any-
around in the van kind of thing.
Did he say anything about me?
Just that he just thrilled with what you're doing here.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah. Tom is really good about giving me a ride to Cape Cod managers meeting, so I don't have to rent a car. It doesn't always work out, but usually he's good enough to pick me up at the airport and bring me back. So,
Good guy.
and occasionally there might be a very quick stop at a store if I need something.
Okay,
Quick,
good.
5-10 minutes.
Right.
Tom likes shopping though, so FYI.
Ah,
Yeah.
who knew?
Yeah. Don't go to Christmas tree shop with him.
You'll never get out of there. Or BJ's.
Or BJ's, or Kohl's. No, I've never actually gone to Kohl's with him. I hope he doesn't watch this. It's so
Oh, he'll
embarrassing.
watch.
All right, so what else? Anything else? Big weekend. Memorial Day weekend. This is it. Boom, we're starting. This is the kickoff.
This is it.
I'm so
Let's have
excited
fun.
about
I
it.
am
I wish
too.
it wasn't going to be raining though. Maybe it won't rain. We'll hope for the best.
We will.
And so I can't think of anything else. Clean Team this week is going to be at the Rotary.
But you need to
But
tell
I need to
people
tell
the
them about next week, which is, next week is May 31st.
Yeah.
I can't remember where we are. I have to go to the
Okay,
website.
go to the
at
website.
cleanteam.org.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks very much. See you next time. Oh, one more thing. Forgot. My e-newsletter, my May e-newsletter, Town Manager e-newsletter is out. Go to the town website, www.nantucket-ma.gov. Go to Administration under Departments, and you'll see Newsletter on the side. And subscribe, because then you'll get it automatically. Okay, good. Thanks. See you next time.